Assalamualaikum students. Hope you all are fine. I'm your teacher, Ma'am Subhya. And today I'm here to explain chapter number 3 of science, that is plants and their parts. In this chapter we will study about different types of plants and also the different functions of different parts of plants. Okay, let's start now. Plants are living things. Living things are those which can breathe, move, eat, grow and reproduce. As you all know that plants also need food, water and sunlight to grow. Plants can also breathe. Plants can't move but they grow and they also reproduce. So plants are also living things. You see the plants all over the world. You have seen the plants grow in soil, but plants also grow in water. According to their sizes and shapes and also the type of stems, plants are divided into many types, mainly 5 types. Okay, let's discuss the types of plants. So plants are divided into 5 types. They are trees, herbs, shrubs, climbers and creepers. You can also see the pictures here. Our first type is trees. Trees are the largest plants. They have strong woody stems, and the stems of the trees are called as trunks. Outside the trunk, there is a protective layer. You can see in this picture. That protective layer is called as bark. See here. Inside that trunk, there are some rings. These rings are used to estimate the age of that tree. So next is herbs. Herbs are the smallest plants. Herbs are big plants and they have green and tender stems. Herbs usually live for 3 to 4 months, and herbs are mostly used to add flavor to our food, and it is also used as medicines. For example, mint, coriander, spinach, rosemary, etc. You can also see the pictures of these herbs here. Okay, our next term is shrubs. Shrubs are the medium-sized woody plants. They are small than trees but larger than herbs. Okay, students, and they only may grow up to the height of 5 to 6 meters. And they have thin brown and woody stems. They don't have tender stems. Okay, students. Examples of shrubs are rose plant, tulsi plant, and hibiscus plant, etc. You can also see pictures here. So students, now tell me, have you ever seen some plants climbing the wall or some other trees? Yes, students, those plants are called climbers. Climbers are the plants with weak stems. They need support because their stems are so weak and they can't stand upright. Okay, students, that's why they climb on trees, plants, or walls to grow. Okay, examples of climbers are pea, grapevine, money plant, and bean. These plants need support and they grow up with the walls or plants. You can also see the pictures of these plants here. Okay, so next is creepers. Creepers are also big plants and they usually grow with the ground. That's why they're named as creepers, because they grow with the ground. Okay, they have big stems and thin branches and they usually bear big fruits. For example, watermelon, muskmelon, pumpkin, etc. Okay, after the types of plant, we will discuss about parts of a plant. Now students, look at any plant in the garden or in a pot. The part above the soil that you can see is called the shoot. Okay, the part that is inside the soil which you cannot see is called the root. Root is present inside the soil and it is underground. Okay, so now I will tell you the other parts of the plant. The shoot has a stem, branches, leaves, bud, flower, and fruit. You can also see these parts in the picture. Now students, we will discuss about the functions of different plants. Plants are fixed to one place. They cannot move about in search of food. As you all know, students, that plants are fixed in one place. Okay, plants make their own food. Okay, green leaves make food for plant. So what is the function of leaves? To make food for the plant. Food is carried from the leaves to the other parts of the plant. Then the extra food is stored. Okay, students, different parts of the plants help in making, distributing and storing food. So students, you have seen different kinds of flowers, for example rose, sunflower, lily, etc. So tell me students, that what is the function of flowers? Tell me students. Yes, flowers are the reproductive parts of plants. Flowers are the parts of plant that become fruits and seeds. So the fruits we are eating are due to the flowers, and the seeds are also produced due to the flowers, and then seeds convert into the new plant. So students, now I will tell you about the function of roots. Roots are present under the ground. Roots take in water for the plant from the soil. Roots work like the straws to suck up water. They help the plant to stay firmly in the ground. Okay, so roots hold the plant in the ground. This is the main function of root, and it also sucks up the water up to the other parts of the plant. Okay students, understand? So students, next is stems. Now I will tell you about that. What is the function of stems? Stems are present above the ground, and we can see stems of the plants. Stems are the stalks to move up water and food through the plant to leaves and flowers. So stems are the way to provide food and water to the other parts of plants. Okay students, and stems also support the parts of plant. Okay students, now I will tell you about some other things about flowers. You have seen students that all the plants have flowers, but not all the flowers converts into fruits. For example, rose not converts into fruit. Okay students, flowers are of different colors, shape and sizes. For example, rose is different from sunflower, jasmine is different from lily. All the plants have different smells, different colors and different shapes. Some of the flowers are used for decoration, and some are also used for the medicine. Okay students, fruits that we are eating, for example strawberries, apple, apricot, all grow from the flowers. All fruits come from the flowers, but not all the flowers become the fruits. Fruit also have seeds that grow into the new plants. Okay students, some fruits like one show the bow, for example strawberries, apples and apricot taste good, but some fruits are cannot be eaten because they are poisonous and they don't have a nice taste. That's why we can't eat those fruits. Okay, next topic is the parts of fruit. Fruits have a skin on the outside that we used to peel off. They have a fleshy inner part. They have seeds in the middle. Some fruits are covered by pods. Pods is a vessel of seeds in which the seeds are present. Okay students, pods is basically a vessel between a fruit where seeds are present. Okay students, as in the papaya you can see in the picture that there is a middle vessel and seeds are present in that vessel. So come to the next page. Now we will discuss about the next part of plant, that is seeds. Some fruits have only one seed, as in the mangoes. Some have few seeds, as in apples and oranges. Some have many seeds, for example pomegranate. Seeds are the part of plant that grow into the new plants, and those plants then grow into the trees. Okay, Like flowers, seeds also come in many shapes and sizes. For example, apple seeds are different than melon seeds. They are different in size and shapes. Okay, some fruits have a hard shell around them. For example, nuts are hard shell fruits of some plants. They have one seed and a hard shell around them. Okay, students. For example, walnut, almond, etc. are some examples of hard shell fruits. Thank you. I hope you will understand.